Greetings, HexedHavoc here, and we're going to be looking at this Death Chant deck that we've got here. So this is a deck I played, I guess, probably, well, by the time you're watching this, probably about a week ago. But I did manage a 3-0. You've probably just read about the, potentially just read about the deck itself on my latest article on the Hex website. So if you're coming to the video from there, well, sweet. But yeah, either way, so this one is a bit weird. I got a lot of cruel sentence, as you can see there, but I did pick up some of the key cards, which is, you need a lot of early interaction, as I mentioned in the article, because you do have, obviously, the Death Chants do nothing on the turn they're played. You need to make sure you do not die from early, opposing aggression, as thanks to Death Chant being in the deck, you have a case of inevitability on your hands, so all you gotta do is drag out the game, and you'll get the value out of that, provided you have, decent interaction yourself. Obviously, if you have no interaction, you can easily just die to evasion, regardless of your troops coming back from the crypt and all that sort of shenanigans. So, as you can see in this deck here, I have double repel. There's a Thought Collector which can block air. We got a Twilight Revenant that can block air. We've got Overwhelming Guilt, that's another removal. We've got Kill also, but we also have, obviously the Cruel Sentences can get us a lot of value. They can do many different things thanks to Verdict, all that sort of good stuff. Also, plenty of sideboard cards up the top there, so Spoil, another interaction, as well as more 2 Talonkeep Watches for any, if I'm up against a lot of flyers, they're the things you bring in. But yeah, so this was a draft. I've done many Death Chant decks since this one. Maybe you've seen me streaming some of them. Either way, let's get into Game 1 and we'll watch that, and then there'll also be a second video with Game 2 as well. So let's jump right in, let's dive in, and let's resume the gameplay. So I will turn off player speed. Yeah, we'll turn off player speed. So I'm against a pretty nice Sapphire Diamond deck you'll see here. But as one thing you'll potentially have read in my article, is that you're very happy if the opponent has lots of removals. So we see a Repel here already. We're happy to see that. Now we do see some dangerous cards, 2 evasion cards. I have a very nice hand though, as you can see. We've got a 2-drop on the board. We've got a 3-drop, which is going to generate a constant for us, which is extremely good value with the Death Chant here. So now we've already got 2, plus the charge power. Now, when you have critical mass of constant generation, as this deck does have, I recommend using the Daybreak on 3, because you are a low starting health, so you want to start ticking that up, and then you start trading your troops and all that. You'll get, again, it's all about critical mass, constant generation. So as you can see here, I've already got 2 in hand, so I don't really, nothing's, one thing's died so far. I'm going to gain, there's another charge power, and because I'm still, only one thing's dead, we're going to lose another thing eventually. I'm going to use the second one there, because I want to, again, keep that health ticking up. Thankfully, I've got the answer for this card here, so I have a good turn here. I could advance the board, but I can also Death Chant and leave up Repel. I believe I went, yeah, so I did go with the Death Chant there. So now, and because, obviously this was the first troop to die, it was the first one to prioritize you want to kill, because then you guarantee it comes back, and then you've got yourself another constant. So, incredible value. It's really fun. So, got that now in very much control of this game, as you can see. I can just put on the pressure. I'm going to get Deep Freeze there, whatever. Bounce is the type of removal you don't want to see. It's annoying. But, any other actual removal like this Repel, you're more than happy for your opponent to have buckets load. Just, hopefully they got the nuts draft, and, they just keep killing all your stuff, because then you just basically win. Because every card they're using, provided you do, if you've got 3 Death Chants like this deck does, it's a case of inevitability. 2 is a decent amount still, 2 is fine. 3 is in some cases maybe too much. It just depends, but 3 is a good amount, provided you have a lot of the 2-drops, and maybe even some 1s. But yeah, as you can see here, a lot of bounce, again, annoying, but it doesn't, bounce is just bounce, it doesn't matter. So he's not even doing damage because of the Daybreaks. The game's, as you can see, over. I get another Goot there, gets me back another troop. So I've literally, none of my troops died there, as you can see. So actually, you know what? That was actually rather quick. So instead of jumping into another video, let's just do it all in the one. So let's see if my interface will pop up here. Nope, doesn't pop up automatically. That's fine. Let's load up the next game here. So number 2. let's hit play. So let's just jump straight into it. So as you can see there, you know, I mean, the bounce is annoying, but it's only really annoying if he has, you know, the pressure himself to, you know, and be racing me. But let me turn off the play delay there. So a different battle board this time. Why is that? What's happening? Stable player speed. I need to click something. Let me see. So now we're seeing from his perspective. So I actually brought in the Talon Keep Watchers here, as you can see. And this is just because, you know, we saw flyers at him, so more than happy to, you know, again, I win through inevitability. And in this case, I've also got the Umbral Guard, so we have all those cruel sentences as you saw before. So he's got Repel in hand, which is like, thanks, sweet, great, excellent. So yeah. I think this game actually goes a lot longer than the previous one, so I think this one gets a bit nutty. So that's be a bit more exciting. The other one was over pretty quickly, as you saw. But so he's, I'm not sure why he did that. That was something I was like, huh, why are you, I don't mind if I lose this. Because again, I don't mind if I lose my troops. There's my death chant already. So I'm more than happy to, you know, to let stuff die. So again, I'm using the Daybreak because I'm confident in the amount of constants I can generate, and also I'm not expecting much to die just yet. So, yeah, obviously I have a much superior hand. He does kill my dude there, which again I'm happy to have happen. I can advance my board. He's going to coin, which is, you know, and then he gets his good card there. But thankfully I already have an answer for it. So again, you do need to pick up the interaction. You know, obviously the evasion is your biggest worry. So in this case, oh, there's a great card. I can't play it yet though, sadly. But I decided to do the sentence there, get a bit of ping damage. There's really no... I'm under no pressure at all, so I'm healing for 2. He gets some phantoms, which is nice, but they're blocked out by the Talon Keep Watcher I've brought in. So another Daybreak, still don't need to Death Chance, so I'm just going for more. So he's got Buccaneer, which is good, so he can do that, but he's going to lose this here, thanks to the Repel. Well, actually, he plays around it, which, you know, is the right thing to do. He should have swung with this though, because even if I block there, he gets a card, and it's not doing, well, it's doing something, I guess. I top a kill, so that's now dead. He trades with my Priestess there, which is great. He's flooding out, sadly for him. But yeah, so, you know, all these, you know, again, I would be fine if all my things died. As you can see, I've got Death Chant plus the Goot. So I had 2 troops dead, I believe, so now they're both back. And yeah, it's just overwhelmed. Complete overwhelm. So that's a good card for him. He now at least gets 2 more things on the board. But, you know, again, I'm happy to trade, so I'll steal a card from him, which happens to be a very nice Shackling Strand. I get Daybreak Diviner, so then it's like, oh, I'll just instantly get back my Thought Collector, thanks. Replay it, and it's back again. It is really dirty, and as you can see, we're just, all these constants, again, lots of constant generation. And now if this dies, we, you know, get to do all that again. It's just very, very dirty. So he does actually trade with it, and you know, hasn't learned his lesson yet. But I mean, he probably should have taken it because he's still at 15. But you know, I don't have a constant yet, but eventually I'm going to get it. So he gets a nice Ferret here, Crackling Tide. So Ferret is good because it's voiding, and he does get rid of my Death Chant. But I have 2 more in the deck, so, and I'm in complete control of the game. So just for now, I mean, I didn't actually need to use Shackling Strand. Oh no, it's because I got Guilt. So yeah, I Shackling Strand because then I'm just going to Guilt it, get back my constant, which then will trigger again. So, you know, sweet, thanks for that. And I happen to get back the Daybreak Diviner, which is really dirty. Like that's some pretty good luck there. I don't know how many troops are in there, but so as you can see, completely overwhelmed thanks to, you know, and I'm at 37 life. I've now got, you know, all the good stuff. So another constant coming out there thanks to that, and then I even got this, so 1 more shard gets me another constant. So I've basically gotten everything back at this point. He bindings but doesn't kill it, so he's actually learnt the lesson now that I can't actually afford to kill that. But I'm pretty sure at this point he knows he's, you know, dead. So he's just looking for a portal card just to see what he gets, I guess. Gets another 2 phantoms, but there's really not really anything he can do. I've got this ticking into an 8/8. He has to, you know, he has to kill stuff. So yeah, what do we get? So a Crackling Tide. So I took a Diviner, a Crackling Tide to bounce my Diviner to get back a So yeah, it's pretty good stuff. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So this was a lot of fun, this game. But I believe my next top deck is it the Into the Halls? No, must be. So I don't win this turn then, because I know my last play was playing Into the Halls, and I do remember tweeting out a picture of the final board state. And most people probably look at that and think, oh, Into the Halls gave a lot of constants, but nope. It literally did 0 things. And I end the game with double repel in hand that never needed to be used. So yeah. Bounces that, doesn't really do anything. So there it is, Into the Halls. So, yeah, well, it technically got back to Diviner again, which gets me a Nightfall, which gets me back another dude, and I believe he just conceded there or something. But yeah, so... complete control of the game, as you can see, ticking up in life, a million constants in play. Let's actually see if I can count them. There's about 5 daybreaks. 1, 2, it's hard to see with it blurry, but there's about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 constants. Yeah, pretty dirty stuff. So yeah, I guess I'll leave it at that. I may have some more games up on my YouTube with. I've been doing a lot of Death Chant decks lately, so maybe you'll see some more. But that was that highlight there. I wanted to show that one off specifically for the article. So yeah, as you can see there, Daybreak Diviner, great card. Didn't get to show the Dust Steed. I don't know if I had it. I didn't think I had Dust Steed in that one, but Dust Steed's another one that works very similar, as it can just loop itself, much like the Daybreak Diviner. They're great. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, Flibbity Floobs. Happy hexing.